Yes, we're live. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Saturday. Yes, we're live. I appreciate you being here on a Saturday. And I'll tell you what, I am very excited to teach and explain how to get that 800 credit score again. And I'll tell you what, I know we've had some videos here, how to get the 800 credit score. You got the live streams and this kind of great content here. So I know you've seen it before. However, hey, people are coming in. I'm saying hello to all the regulars, all the subscribe tribe. But I've had people ask again, how to get the 800 credit score, how to get the 800 credit score. So I know people are interested in it. I'm going to explain it, get into it here. I'm also going to put up my email, okay? Because I know I get to talking and you have questions. I want to make sure that you have my email. You can email me. Absolutely. I was up early, went through all the emails. We got, nice and caught up, stayed up late and up early. All right. So making sure, Brandon, live Saturday. Hey, Brandon. Hey, how's everyone doing? Good to see you guys. Great to see you. Tanya from Florida. Good to see you. And thank you so much. All right. So first and foremost, I got an email, a write-in. Somebody asked this question. And feel free to put your questions here as well. We're going to get to those after we go through our how to get the 800 credit score. And also let me know, can you hear me okay? Is the volume all right? Did Jerome do good this time? All right. Is the camera looking good? Is it smooth? Yeah, it's not all staticky or nothing. We're good. All right, Jerome. I think they're saying it's all good. So, all right. So, hey, good to see everybody. Keep it tight, Jerome. Keep it tight, Jerome. All right. So I had this write-in, and I wanted to read this to you. Okay. So, hi, Team Weaver. I have an old Verizon bill. Okay. Okay. Everybody can hear me. Good. Good. We have an old Verizon bill. It's like $115, something like this. I've sent out a letter, but I got not only a bill back from one collector, but from a different collector. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Brandon, best channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I see your question here, and we're going to get to that in just a second. I sent a letter to a collector, got a bill back, a statement back from that collector and a different collector. What do I do now? What is the process? Who do I send this validation letter to? What's going on? Okay. So, all right, stream looks good. Excellent. So what do I do? This is a great example of duplicate accounts, double enrichment, not having proper documentation. Two different collectors have the same billing statement. They have the same statement to give. Yeah. How is that possible? How are they able to give the same statement? Yeah. It's because they're supposed to be able to substantiate beyond just a statement, to be able to substantiate beyond just a bill. This is why you push. Okay. This is an individual. Alan says, finally broke 700 mark, 705 a week later. Nice. Excellent. You want, in this case, send the validation letters in again to the collectors, both of them. You can dispute unverified duplicate account with the bureaus. Now, when they come back, when they quote unquote say it was verified, now you got the columns right away. You can complain because you say, well, how were you able to verify? Right? Because this collector says they're able to verify. This collector says they're able to verify the same Verizon debt for $115. They're not allowed to do that. Okay. This is a great example on why they need to be able to substantiate more than just a statement and a bill. Anyone can draft this up. Any collector could get their hands on this. Anyone can send it. Could you imagine if this individual didn't know and was just sending money to one collector and then another collector had no idea? I got collection for Verizon. They presented a statement from last month. I didn't even have Verizon last month, Francesca says. That's the toughest type of nonsense that we're talking about. That's why you got to put them on notice. That's why you got to file your complaints. You guys got to file with the dispute with the bureaus and dispute with these collectors. Let them know we mean business. And I mean business, right? Look at those, tied them up early, right? Doing the emails, doing these disputes, making sure everything's getting squared away. Because we don't play. We don't play here, right? That's what I'm talking about, okay? So this individual can do that, and you can do this for yourself, 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. I know Luke's on the live stream right now. Pretty sure Will's on the live stream right now. We're in the offices right now. We're working right now, yeah? Saturday, we're working. We're here for you, and thank you for being here. Lake City Fresh, see? Will's here. So we are here for you. And I'm going to put my email again because we had some more people come in and I want them to know we're going over how to get the 800 credit score. And once I start to get to talking, you can put your email, your questions here. But if for some reason I'm not able, I don't see it, because sometimes the live chat's a little funny, or I don't get to it, you got my email, okay? Ingrid says, I'm working on the second letters literally as we speak. That's excellent. Excellent. Miss Waters is purchasing property next month. Next month. That's what I'm talking about. She's doing great. What's the best way to get your utilization down, all right? Good question, because utilization is very important, that 800 credit score. You could add positive trade lines like New Coast Direct, my Jewelers Club card, each one's $5K. Just make sure it works for your budget, because they have like an annual fee and you might have to purchase something. But 5K, 10K in primary trade lines helps your utilization, all right? Also, disputing these negative, nasty, erroneous, unverified accounts off of there could potentially help your utilization too, because sometimes they maintain utilization, okay? So here we go. How to get this 800 credit score? Well, FICO's highest achievers, right from FICO, they talk about 35% is your payment history. Now I'll talk about good payment history, right? Good payment history. 98% of the people have no missed payments. So really 100% no missed payments is what you want, right? All on time, dispute those late payments, get the goodwill letters out, dispute the collections, the charge-offs, the bankruptcies, the foreclosures, the liens, whatever it is, right? Get them off. The HIPAA disputes for the medical, whatever it takes, okay? So you can do this. We've got the letters for you. We've got the skills for you in these videos. You got the videos right here. You got the video course, the walkthrough process in the Beyond Committed package. It teaches you how to do it step by step, 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. Okay, you got the email support. So get these negative, nasty, erroneous items out of there. 35% of payment history. Now, 30% amount of debt. Okay, less than 7% utilization is highest FICO earners. Okay, highest FICO earners, 7% credit utilization. Okay, so yeah, some people are like, okay, yes, I'm good under 30%. Sure, you're good under 30%. Okay. Absolutely. It gets better as you go down. You're better at under 25%. You're better under 10%, like we've talked about here. But under 7% happens to be that magic number, okay? Accounts with balances, 3 accounts with balances is what they're usually looking for. And a total balance on revolving and open-end accounts, these credit cards, is less than 2,500, okay? So accounts with balances, 3. I actually really only had credit cards, so I was using the revolving and open-ended accounts, 3 of them, boom, 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 every month to make sure that I was good to go. Now, when I stopped using one of the cards, yes, surprisingly enough, my credit score came down a little bit. So I had to go back and using 3 credit cards. Now, if you have another account, right, you only might need to be using 2 cards or 1 card, whatever works for you. And yes, your credit cards, they're hoping, hey, don't be charging them up, right? $2,500 or less. But now that's to maximize, get to the 800 credit score, okay? Is it possible that you could have more on there? Yeah, potentially, as long as your utilization is really good. I have personally been able to utilize credit, be able to travel, all that good stuff, and maintain up in the 800s, okay? But yes, typically paying everything off at the end of the month is great, because then it doesn't report, $2,500 or over 7% utilization, okay? 15% length of credit histories. Yeah, so the average age of the highest FICO earners, the average age of all their accounts together is 9 years or more. So usually a little closer to a decade, about 9-10 years, right? So 9 years. Then the age of your oldest account, one account, the oldest one, highest FICO earners, 25 years. Now, can it be possible to get an 800 credit score without that? Yes. I've seen it. I've lived through it. Obviously, I'm not, that old. I haven't had credit that long. So it is possible. Even when I got the negative, nasty, erroneous items off and it went up that high, I didn't have super long credit history. Yeah. Still was able to get up into the 800s. Now, it moved back down after I got new credit, and that's what we're about to talk about. 10% is the amount of new credit. So when I started getting travel cards, getting cashback cards, getting business credit cards, it came down a little bit, yes, down in the 700s. But having all that available credit, using the 3 accounts, not using it all, and slowing down on getting credit, it went back up into the 800s. So it's not a linear process. So if you're working on your credit repair, you're boosting your credit, it can be kind of like the stock market, kind of going up. It's not linear, okay? So 10% is the amount of new credit. Average age of most, age of most recently opened account. Most of the highest FICO earners haven't opened an account in about two years and 6 months, so 2.5 years, okay? But that doesn't mean you can't have an 800 credit score and can't get a couple credit cards here or there, okay? It just depends. And most of the highest FICO earners actually haven't applied for credit within 1 year in the past year, okay? So you can still do it. You can still be up in there. A lot of times people are getting up in the 800 credit score for a specific reason. So maybe it's a mortgage or a car note or something like that. So you don't want to hinder yourself and, just hold on to this 800 credit score. Utilize it for when you need to, and it can come back up. Like I was saying, utilize it, come back up. It's fine. Okay. 10% is credit mix. Okay. 10% is credit mix. So revolving accounts are important. Yes. But the mix within the revolving accounts is important too. So highest FICO earners, they're actually looking at people who they have at least 7 big bank cards, right? The Visas, MasterCards, Amexes, the B of A's, the Barclays, that kind of stuff. 7 of those are big bank cards. The other 5 can be store cards, right? Store cards. Maybe you got a Staples card, a New Coast Direct card, or My Jewelers Club card. You got a whatever store card you like, whatever is useful for you. So thank you, businessmen. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. So 12 revolving accounts. And I'm not saying go out and get all the 12 credit cards right now, but over time, seven of them are to usually be big bank cards, 5 store cards. That's okay. They could all be big bank cards. I personally don't have any store cards. And then installment loans. They're actually looking at credit mix about 5. Highest FICO earners have 5. Now I know what you're thinking. That's a lot of installment loans. But maybe you've had a couple of cars. Maybe you got a mortgage on a house. That's 3 right there, right? And over your lifetime, you might actually sell one home and get a new home. So that'd be 4, and you might get another car. So it's not outrageous, okay? And Blackbeard Dave, a consummate, subscribe tribe member, professional, excellent. In here, he says it's easy to build a credit mix with self-lender as well, right? So you got self-lender, a couple car notes, maybe got a house. It isn't too bad. And it's 5 at the maximum, right? I'll tell you what, I didn't have all those 12 revolving accounts the first time I got all those negative, nasty, erroneous items off and still got up into the 800s, okay? Payment history, amount of debt, length of credit history, amount of new credit, boom, boom, boom in that order. Then credit mix. Okay. So you can do this. You can change your life. You can get up. You could be the next one to get up into the 800 credit score. Do this. Do yourself a favor. 609creditrepair.com. Get that Beyond Committed package, or let us do it for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. Hit the subscribe tribe button. Hit that bell for notifications. All right. Now, we've gone through a wonderful, awesome, general, right? Awesome way to get the 800 credit score, but y'all have specific questions. So let me get into your specific questions, because I want to make sure that we get your questions answered. I know that's what you come on the live stream as well for, right? So you get the wealth of knowledge and to get your specific questions answered with me. And I want to make sure that I do. And I just emailed you a few minutes ago. Excellent. After this live stream, I will get back into the emails. I just finished up, cleaned out the inbox earlier this morning, and I will put my email again. Jen B, good working with you as well. Jen B says, already am changing it, watching you and learning. Up over 30 points in a month. Now working with Awesome Life Group to get it all the way done. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So we're going to go back up just a little bit here, and we're going to go through some of these questions. And if you have some more questions, you can put on here as well. Tanya says, score went up 29 points because self-lender. Excellent. TransUnion making me put in the work. Stay on them. Some bureaus are, can be much more of a pain in the butt than others. And I've seen it personally. I've had to deal with it for myself, clients, customers, all that stuff. You're seeing it. You're seeing your scores coming up. People, it's working. It's happening. You stay on it. You stay on it. Who are those companies again? For the trade lines, you could potentially look for, and we're talking about store cards. These are primary lines of credit in your name. They're store cards, My Jewelers Club card, and New Coast Direct. You can look into those. Okay. I think some people have had success with them. Yeah, if you've had success with them, you can put them in here in the chat. And also Self-Lender also is really good too. I'm signing up for credit repair next week, Brandon. That's right. Credit repair starts now. Appreciate it. Good day, Brandon. Thank you again for answering all my emails concerning my credit repair journey. You're very welcome, Rick. I appreciate it. All right. Okay, cool. So let me see. I got back up to the top. Can I hire you guys? Yeah. Let me put awesomelifegroup.com. Okay. Ingrid, you only need the partial account numbers. That's correct. Russell says you only need the partial account numbers. That's correct. Alan Weaver, the only one in the business working for us, you and me on a Saturday, putting into work. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. I bought your ebook when my score was around 520. A month later, they jumped to over 600. After dispute letters, all have been around 800 since January of 2019. You are awesome, sir. Thank you, NY Pros. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay, Michael, this is common. This happens. If one credit bureau removes 3 negative accounts, got us 3 negative accounts, and the other 2 bureaus say update it, just update it. Okay, how do I attack this? Equifax removed it all 1 round. Okay, that's excellent. You can send round 2. Okay, don't sweat it. Sometimes people get a little worried. They're like, is there something special I have to do? Do I must do something different? Not necessarily. You could send round 2. You could potentially be okay. Now, round 2 demands to know how they verified things, but you could show them Equifax deleted these other things. All right. How did you verify they weren't able to verify? But primarily, you can send round 2. This process is working for you. One round, you got the 3 negative items off of one bureau. Send round 2, you could potentially get the 3 negative items off the other bureaus. All right. Stick with it. Don't let them rattle you. Stay in. You can send that next letter. Okay. Stanley, that's right. I've discovered it, charge off, but it reports I have a $1,500 credit limit. Okay. So a limit or a balance, Stanley. And either way, it may be there until it's in with a third-party collector, right? They might put it there. If it's with a third-party collector and the third-party collector has a balance, okay? If the third-party collector has a balance of $1,500, the discovery card charge-off is not allowed to have a balance, okay? So that could be an inaccuracy or violation that you have there. So double check, okay? Now, this is the issue with charge-offs, is that it can affect your utilization. It can affect your utilization if that kind of stuff stays there, okay? So you want to make sure to dispute that stuff and get it out of there. Knock that stuff off of there. You can do this. Dante Dorsey, 84. You can dispute all this stuff. How to get this, dispute these negative, nasty, erroneous items off, okay? If your program was closed down by the state, do I still have to? Okay. Loans. There is a discharge, school shutdown, loans. I'll send you that in the link right here. Closed school discharge, federal student aid, repay loan forgiveness, cancellation, closed school, because that's what you're asking about. There you go. Like that sound. All right. Sorry if the typing is a little. There we go. A little loud. Now, I do apologize. I will probably have to run a little bit earlier than usual. Had a few things come up. That's why I'm coming on the live stream a little bit earlier today that I do have to take care of with my family. No big deal. No. It'd be good. It's all good. It's all good. But I do have to take care of a few things. So stay a little bit longer on here and we'll, make it up. on another day, on another Saturday. But I definitely going to put my email in here again so you all know. Okay. Okay. My utilization went down from 94% to 28%. Congratulations. Good work. Just got mine down from 55% to 8%. Good work, Jen. Excellent. Let's see. Sometimes. Do Amex and store cards change your credit age? Your average credit age, potentially, right? In a mix, yeah. But the oldest account, no, right? The oldest account is the oldest account. Time is a big factor, especially when you disputing these negative, cleaning up these erroneous items. Time is helpful. Sent my first round. It's been 30 days since they received it in 2 days. So in 2 days, it'll be 30 days from when they got the letters, okay? So they have 30 days to postmark you a response. 30 days to postmark you a response, okay? But she's saying, if I don't get a response, do I send round 2 or do I send the 30-day non-response letter? This is great. So the 30-day non-response letter is excellent to send, okay? I didn't have, when I was coming up, when I was trying to figure all this stuff out, I didn't even realize, right, a non-response letter. So I used the rounds of letters. I built a non-response letter and these letters to continue to customize and get better. Like we have new letter for people who are dealing with stuff they might have accidentally disputed online, right? I didn't have that when I was coming up. I didn't have an accidental online dispute. I accidentally did dispute online when I first started, but that's how you learn, right? So, and yet now you have the information here. But we have a letter that says, hey, you know, I want all correspondence in the mail. So now we have a non-response letter. So you can send that non-response letter and you can get this, 609creditrepair.com, the Beyond Committed package, okay? All right, here we go, getting some stuff. Okie dokie. I better plug in my computer. Give me 1 second here. Apologies for the delay. Thought I had this plugged in. Jerome, you let me down, brother. I told you to plug it in. You didn't plug it in. And here we go. Kareem, thank you very much. Love your work. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I think we talked about this in an email. What does it mean when your collection is removed for no reason that he knows of? I think I emailed you this morning, actually. Yes, it could have been on there inaccurately that they noticed. You might have, I guess you didn't dispute it or you haven't sent any disputes. They might have recognized that it wasn't yours. They might have recognized that it was obsolete, outdated, or erroneous, unverifiable. I mean, any of those things, right? Any of those things. Or if you disputed something and maybe that came off, they noticed that as well. So let me know. But I'm pretty sure I spoke with you this morning. Well, emailed you this morning. What's up, Brandon? What's the qualifying credit score for home buying? Okay. So you definitely want to talk to your mortgage broker or whomever is doing your loan for you to know what that score is. Now, if you're looking at FHA, and I think it's moving around a little bit pretty soon, but FHA loans for 580, I believe, 580 and above is what you'll need to get the FHA loans. Let's see here. They're changing a lot of stuff. It might be. Now, conventional loans, 620. Okay, 620, which is a little bit different. I know the VA loan has some different qualifications, so it depends on what loan you're going for. and better loan, better terms, better rates. So you want to get the best score that you possibly can, but find out from your specific lender what they want. They will tell you what they're looking for. They want business. You know what I mean? Let them know what you know. Tell them, ask them. All right, let's see here. All right, how to remove late payments from Cap 1. The car was repossessed. However, there's a balance and the reporting experience late. Equifax and TransUnion have deleted the account. Deleted this repossession. Deleted. I like that. I didn't even notice that at the end. That's really great. So you had a car through Capital One, got this stuff, Equifax deleted, TransUnion deleted. Now you're working on Experian. Yes, I absolutely know, right? You know that it's coming off. I know that it's possible to come off. Now, in this scenario, what you might want to do is send a letter directly to the collectors asking to see their copies of the certified letters that were sent for the repossession. Okay, when it was repossessed, how much it was sold for, where the action was taking place, the letter saying that you could attend the auction, all of these things. All of these things are to be in the documentation in the process, okay? If not, if they can't provide all this information, how are they going to have a deficiency notice to you? How are they going to be able to collect on such a crazy endeavor as a repossession, right? And the contracts, the original document for that loan, showing that they can go through this process and what the process is, and showing the proof that they went through that process to be able to collect on a deficiency. And Equifax and TransUnion have deleted the account. So we know that there's some issues, right, with being able to verify it, the validity of this, being able to be 100% verifiable, okay? Let's see here. Finally in the 700 club, but 800 club is even more awesome. Maybe one day I will be there. Rick, you're on the right path. You're watching here, brother. That's what I'm talking about, all right? Let's see. Whoops, sorry, it's moving here. What do I do about late payments on closed accounts that were included with the Chapter 7? We're talking about late payments of accounts that were discharged, right, in your Chapter 7 and wasn't dismissed. So you can dispute all of those negative, nasty, erroneous bankruptcies with LexisNexis, bankruptcies with the bureaus, the accounts included with the bankruptcy. These late payments on closed accounts that were included in your Chapter 7 are derogatory. The whole account is derogatory, not just the late payment, okay? Not just the late payment. Yes, I watch you in your videos. You are always awesome. Thank you very much, Rick. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone being here. I love you all so very much. We're going to go a little bit longer and a couple more questions, and we will get back to our longer live streams next week. For sure, working sent my second round validation. Froze my stage stream Alexis, got confirmation. Now sending them how did you validate these letters? Also dealing with the original creditor. Excellent, for sure working, excellent. Deleted, LOL, like that. Deleted. I have to salute this brother for giving up knowledge for free. I've been watching for a little time. He definitely helps and speaks facts. Need more people like him. Mel Jones, I appreciate it. I disputed 2 online. Okay, I disputed 2 online. No one responded. So I'm sending a letter. See, disputed online, no one responded. So I'm sending a letter next. I hope it works. They acknowledge my disputes, and they told me they will be responding by 9/16/19. My letters are going out Monday. Okay. The acknowledgement. I disputed 2 online and no one responded. Okay. So yeah, here's the thing. That's what I would say. Send your letters certified mail. Send them in the mail. Don't play their game with the online disputes, okay? Oh, that's good. Some brokers will take a $500 for FHA, but it is a circus to get it. Okay, Jen said. So yeah, $580. You know what I mean? Do you want to go through all that? It's better. Clean up your credit, repair credit, heal your credit, boost your score. That's why you're here. That's what you're able to do. You can do all that, right? Yeah. Okay, if I had a judgment, I paid my repossession, can I still dispute my repo and potentially get it off my credit report? Felicia, you can dispute it and it could potentially come off. Yes, that's still within your rights. Okay, that's still within your rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Appreciate it. Okay, Andrew Tan, thank you for the super chat. We're gonna do this. This is gonna be a great question. All right, then I'm gonna let y'all enjoy your weekend. All right, we're about to close on our first house and a collection popped up on my wife's credit report. We're in a panic mode. Collection will not do pay for deletion. What do? We close next month. Next month, okay? Close next month. Well, you could dispute it, okay? You could talk to the lender, the broker, about closing and ask them what will happen if this collection is there, okay? I know you're panics, but you're gonna be able to close on your house one way or another, more than likely, okay? I don't know because I'm not the lender, right? You have to talk to the lender. But the lender will usually tell you. They'll say, you can't have this collection on here, or you got to do this, or you got to do that. Okay. Now, if an account is in dispute with the bureaus and with the collector, okay, sometimes you're able to close, and sometimes you're not able to close. Usually not able to close. Some people have been able to close. I've seen it, but maybe not. So you've got to potentially dispute and know that you might have to remove that dispute to close. And you have to talk to the lender to see what they say about this collection and what they want. Okay, Andrew, I saw your one question. Do you have follow-up for that? Have you talked to the lender? Okay, let me know. This is another good question about validation letter, okay? And Andrew, I'm waiting if you happen to talk to them, if you talk to your lender and see what they said, and then I can advise as well. Also, Andrew, make sure to email me, Andrew. I'm going to give you my email. And I want to know more about this situation because I know you're in panic mode, and I'm going to be here to help. I know we got to get going pretty soon, so I'm going to get that. And I appreciate the super chat. Alton Bryant. Hey, Brandon, I'm sending out validation letters to the collection agency. I have 8 accounts to validate. Do I add all in one letter if it's to the same collector and you're sending one letter to that collection agency? You can put them all on there. Now, 8 accounts to validate. I'm imagining some of them might be with other collectors, so you can split those up. And everything that goes to the bureaus, you can put all on one letter to the bureaus. Your 609 letters to the bureaus, okay? So you can put all that on there. JB, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Andrew Tan, thank you. Thank you to everybody here. I appreciate you, okay? I want you to go enjoy your weekend. No, I'm up early doing the emails. I'm staying out late doing the emails. I'm here helping with the dispute process, getting this stuff squared away, working with the team, working on all this good stuff. So 609creditrepair.com, theawesomelifegroup.com. We can do it for you. I love you guys all so very much. I appreciate you all coming on for the live stream on a Saturday. It really warmed my heart to see all the positivity here. This is one of the best things. I look forward to this. I get ready for this every Saturday morning. And yeah, thank you so much. And I know we have a lot of love for one another here as well. I know a lot of people are coming in here and helping people. It's such a positive environment. So thank you for making this Subscribe Tribe the absolute best. All right. And until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.